Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a very long, disgusting, and absolutely beautiful game at number 1, we find ourselves in map 2 in this best of 3 round of 8 match. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map, it's going to be HyperX's Team Liquid's blue Zerg player Snute.
And in the bottom right, being very cheeky, it's the red Protoss TCM's first.
Yeah, we got that new emoticon, guys. Ace Cheese. I can't blame him for this move, though. We've talked about it so many times in the past. If you come up against somebody like Snute, like Target, like these guys who love to play Swarm hosts, some of the best ways to beat them is just cut them off at the pass. Don't let them get to that point where they get that map control, where they can abuse those Swarm hosts. And a proxy gateway is a very bold way to do this, but this is what I'm talking about for first. I mentioned it earlier, like, we're sooner to see like a 2-gate than like a 4-gate out of first. Stargate opener last game played really well into what I think he was hoping would be that perfect game, but Snute's just a different kind of monster. Now, Snute is looking to go hatch first on this. Maybe? Actually, hold up.
Maybe not yet.
Actually, you might just do standard pool. I was going to say, oh yeah, it's going to be pool first. So this isn't the worst case scenario. But either way, like, if this goes unscouted, like any sort of cheese, 2 Raxes, 2 gateways, 2 anythings, I guess you don't go 2 pools, but the point is, if you don't see it coming, it's going to hurt that much more.
Yeah. I feel like first is already, he hasn't quite already lost it, but it's like the worst thing that could have happened. Well, except maybe like a 10, actually not sure how a 10 pool versus a 2-gate works.
By the way, just as an update, because that game took so long, all of the other matches actually played out their full best of 3s. We have a Laser versus Sox 3, a ZVZ in the top half of the bracket. So that means the finals will have 1 Zerg player in it no matter what. The winner of this series will play against Mana in the semifinals down here. So we could have a very cool finals, depending on how this shapes up. But we'll see what first does in this game, because for Snute, I know I've seen him hold off proxy gates before. I think his weakest is probably 2 Raxes, but not 2 gates. So I don't know how this will go, but I don't imagine this will be game ending. But for first, he has to hope it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's game ending in one way or another. Yeah, for like who.
It depends on for who. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So there really just is not. It would have to be some crazy situation where Snute barely survives like 5 drones for first to maybe like like come back off of this. But it has been revealed. I think the Overlord also was about this. Well, that Overlord definitely saw it, but the one in the main also would have.
These spawns are not
thought something was up. No, but they will eventually, and he has enough money that he'll be able to like continuously put them up too.
He can micro the drones too. You can minimal walk these 2 to fight the zealots. Of course, he's trying to get that one. I'm surprised he didn't go with the Serrano though. He really needs these spines up. I feel like for Snute, this just got really awkward really fast, losing both of those. He's doing a good job keeping everything alive, but he's gonna run out of money here eventually. Is the problem?
He needs a lot of lings, and right now the larva inject has not gone down, so. Yeah. He is not able to do that. It's really important that first did wait for 3 zealots. If he moved in with 2 zealots, he might have held the surround on the spine columns.
First control here is actually pretty good. He's kiting around. But you were talking about if Snute only has 5 drones, he's only got 4. And one of those is becoming a spine. This is. Had he been able to get that first spine up, I think it would have been okay. He's gonna lose.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna lose.
He canceled the hatch rate at the natural 2. He needed the extra money. I did not think this was going to work, but a little bit awkward, a little bit off guard, a little bit late. First takes game number 2.